Hi, today I want to talk about frozen TV dinners. The vintage packaging makes them look delicious. I'm sure they tasted disgusting, but I want to eat them. Anyway, a little while ago I was trying to brainstorm some ideas for downloadable goods that you could get from my Patreon. And I thought, why don't I design a paint by number? And you can download the template and paint it yourself, and then you'll have a piece of art you can hang. And obviously everybody shares my fascination with frozen TV dinners and wants some art in their home that they can hang. The people have been begging for it. I plan to design a few more of these, but this was just the first one that came to me. I'm calling it Mystery Meat. In doing some research for this project, I came across a lot of paint by numbers from the 50s and 60s, and there seemed to be a lot of reference to cubism, which I think is so cool. So I wanted to carry that over to my own design. Paint by numbers are tricky because you have to have a limited color palette and make sure that the picture comes across. I did a fair amount of experimentation with the colors. I wanted the color palette to appear vintage. Oh, here I put in a gravy boat, and then I decided, no. I kind of miss the gravy boat now, though. I ended up with a color palette of 10 colors, going from light to dark, so the lightest is 1, the darkest is 10. After the piece of art was designed, I had to go through and trace everything to create the template. I wanted to do an experiment and see if I could replace the color palette with different colors, just going from light to dark, and it kind of works. Looks like the first one under a black light. So I encourage you to experiment if you want to try just putting in your own color palette, 1 being the lightest, 10 being the darkest. Next, I wanted to test it out for myself to make sure that it works. I transferred the template onto a piece of canvas board. However, you could print the template directly onto cardstock, and I think it should work. After my painting was completed, I framed it, and I love how it turned out. So if you want to give it a go, just click the link in my bio to visit my Patreon shop. With your download, you will receive the template as well as an instruction sheet. $5 or, as always, free for my patrons. I chose to hang mine on the cabinet above my oven because why not? If you decide to try this out, please tag me so I can see. Happy painting!